Hello and welcome back to the Spy Report 2023 Sophomore Showcase. It is Storm and Garrett back in the booth, and we are in the losers bracket still. Team White will be taking on Team Gray.
You know, Storm, we cover both these teams each separately in each of our games. And White team, they had that huge lead, and they let Blue team come back and get back into the game, but they ended up prevailing over Blue. So let's see if they can maybe get out to another early lead, maybe see if they can get that victory.
Yeah, they had a game to sit out, so let's see if they kind of mentally refocused. You know, got a little lackadaisical there at the about the halfway mark of that last game. So let's see if they can get back out there and get it done in a much clean fashion. I believe this is the first time that we have called we called Gray versus Red. So we are very familiar with both of these teams at this point. Looks like we are getting ready to jump right now. And the jump will go to the White team, number 5, picking up right where he left off, driving in, but missing that one. Number 3 collects the rebound off the glass. Will drive in on that left wing, swing it out to number 4, who did a little head fake, looking if he can collect something now. Swinging it to number 5, who's trying to create something happen with his dribble moves. Gets a little caught up, but finds the open number 3 cutting, misses, but collects his own rebound. White comes up with the steal, though. They are now on offense. Number 4 for White, bringing it up. Swings it to number 3. Number 3 misses the three-pointer. The fans are a little upset about the rebounding, and I can see why.
Whoa.
Call that one a alley-oops, G-Man.
Yeah, they do, Storm. That they do.
Number 1, Marquez Frazier, will be bringing it up for the White team after that alley-oops, so cleverly named by me. Swings it over with the three-pointer on the way.
Somebody closed the door. Another air ball for the White team.
We've been seeing a lot of air balls here recently. You think that's just a lack of play time, or what do you think that is, G?
I think that's tired legs as we go back to our first broadcast we had. The fatigue is starting to set in.
Yep. Number 1 driving, gets reached in on, but off of a White player, he will, Gray team will take the ball out of bounds underneath the basket. Let's see what they can do. Swing it to number 5, got it in the post. A little 5v5 right here, trying to create something on the isolation. Get it into number 6. Gets the easy layup over the much smaller
Conway
Evan Cox.
Dominating down low.
White team bringing it up now. Number 4, Johnson drives it in with a little floater in the middle. Gets that one to fall. Collects that one up. That is Chico Johnson. The Gray team will now be bringing it up on offense. Number 4 for them, Adam Thorbane swings it over to number 3, who is driving, kicks it out to the left corner with the 3-ball.
That's
Number
Jabari
6 collects
Conway.
the offensive glass. Fills
Jabari
that
Conway
one up.
again. Back-to-back deuces down low.
White team bringing it back on offense. Number 4 swings it out. Number 5 bringing it in, not afraid of that contact, just like he was in, versus the Blue team. He was not afraid of that. Not taking a step back at all. Number 4. Bring it up for the Gray team, finds a little daylight on the open, misses it, however. Number 5 looking to capitalize on transition. They cannot throw it out of bounds.
A little bit of butterfingers there on the end.
Garrett, I think that's another thing that's setting in, a little bit of the butterfinger action setting in. I think that's just, to deal with how sweaty these players are getting. But regardless, the Gray team is starting off on offense. Ooh, a little bit of a mental lapse there. A little bit of a miscue out of bounds. The White team will now take it out.
Very hot in the gymnasium. They got both doors open and a little sweaty. I mean, I'm sweating over in the booth. So I know these kids, the sweat, heat is definitely affecting them.
Yes, sir. Chico Johnson now bring it up for the White team, looking to get something done with a little step back, pull up mid-range. Guy is the only one hustling, gets his own rebound again. 2 offensive rebounds, G-Man.
Rebounds for Chico Johnson. Coaches always preach it, follow your own shot. It's the best way to get your own rebound.
Stealing a little bit of words from me from an earlier broadcast. I see you, G-Man. The Gray team will bring it up, though. Number 1 looking to see what he can get done at the top of the key. Swings it out to number 3, that is. Takes a little bit of an elbow jump shot, a little short, but gets his own rebound. G-Man, these kids do not want to box out today.
Yeah, no boxing out today. No butterfingers today. A lot of mishaps, but, first tournament probably. Getting back into the swing of things.
Yes, sir. As White team takes it on offense, number 2 trying to find something inside, takes a little bit of a hop step, tries it 1 pump fake, 2 pump fake. Get that cheese out of my house, he says. Get that out of here. White team will take it out of bounds. See what they can get done right here. Looking for a guy to get into. Gets it to number two. Number two taking it right back to whence he came. Fills that one up.
Right
number
back
two,
down
Jimmy.
Broadway.
Yep, Jimmy Klinkman with that easy layup right there. Number one picking up defense a little high right here. Swings it out to number five. Number five with a head fake. Drives it in. Fills it up. Easy layup for him. We will see number one, Marquez Frazier, bringing it up the court on the right side, trying to get something done before the defense gets set, but putting a little bit of the fancy feet on there as number four just says, you're not going to guard me, I'm going to shoot it. But with the miss, great team rebounds it, brings it up. Number three wanted to shoot that, decided not to, swings it to the corner to find the open man.
Beautiful
Splash.
pass there. Nice pass there over to Adam Thorbane for the three-point.
Thorbane filled it up. He's 6'4", looking for his shot out of Port Clinton. Hasn't been really shooting a whole bunch, but when he does, he sure does find a way to find the bottom of the net. Marquise Frazier brings it up for the white team. He has got the sauce. I believe someone will probably get lost in his sauce at least one time in this tournament. Kid just dribbles too quick. The great team now bringing it back on offense. Number five, looking for that heat check shot is number five. Swings it to number four. 2 steps from an NBA three. He splashes it. Ray splashes home that three from about 2 steps behind the three-point line, showing out a little bit. Number one back at it again with that sauce. Number five trying to see what he can get done, driving in, passes it off to number four with that elbow jump shot. He misses, rebound collected by number two, bringing it up the floor, pass it to number six. Can he collect? Ooh, gets hacked going up. He will go to the line for a shot. That would be Jabari Conway going to the free throw line for one shot. We are commentating the Spy Report 2023 sophomore showout. This is the losers bracket, white versus gray. Right now, the loser will go home 8-16 right now. As I believe that is number two, Jimmy Klingman, bringing it up for the white team, looking to see what he can get done at the top right of the key. He's got a guy close to him. Speaking of close to him, number six on gray playing some good defense. A little reverse layup, a little too much. But you always got to have a guy to get your back. You know, Chinko Johnson, you know, always there to get someone's back, getting that offensive rebound. Great team swings it over to the corner, to that right corner. Number five out there looking for his shot. Gets a little spin move, goes dizzy like a fidget spinner. Gets that one to fall, though. Don't get too dizzy out there. You might fall over, you know. It's been a tripping hazard a little bit out here on this court, but, you know, crews out here trying their best. Number two, Jeremy Klingman brings it up. Another spin move. Goes for that right-handed floater. Can't get it to fall. Number five, Adam Thorbane bringing it up.
What a
nice
feed.
Bounce pass.
Oh,
but
smokes an easy
blew a
one.
flat tire on that layup. Number one brings it up the court. Swings out to number two. Another floater. But that one misses. Number four battling for the rebound.
Showtime.
Goes it up to number four. Showtime. Boom. Oh, my goodness. Big collision under the basket. Going to that replay. Number four for the white trying to block number six for the gray. And looked like a car accident when we put it in slow motion. Oh, my goodness. Number six, Jabari Conway, will be headed to the free throw line, though, for this gray team. Garrett, always scary to see two guys head up in the air like that. Lucky to, you know, that everyone, and we're glad that everyone came out safe, but, you know.
Oh, for sure. Always big collisions under the hoop, and twisted ankles in basketball, you know, is a big thing. So
Jabari Conway swishes that free throw. He's got a gorgeous stroke up there at the free throw line. I believe that is number three, Evan Cox, bringing it up for the white team. A little bit of crossover, driving to the left. Loses it, but gets it right back. Trying to look for a Marquez Frazier. He gets it to him. Ooh, little snatch back. Tries to get in the lane. Little floater. Couldn't get that one to fall, though.
Hands out of the cookie jar.
And caught in the cookie jar. Great team swinging it to the left corner. Another little spin move, giving it to five. He's been hot here. Cannot get that one to fall, but number six, no one boxing out, G-Man. These offensive rebounds are free for whoever wants them.
You know, Storm, they can't keep Jabari Conway off the glass, and then ultimately it's hurting the white team right now.
Number two for the offense, bringing it up for the white team. He pulls up, splashes that one. These kids have some range, G-Man. I mean, they're pulling up from 2-3 steps behind the three-point line. Not only are they doing that, but they're doing it consistently and with confidence.
Yeah, it definitely shows the legs are still under and they're ready to get this win.
The Gray team now bringing it up the floor on offense, just now crossing the half-court line. Number 1, Caden Holmes, looking to create something. Swings it to number 3 for the Gray team. Gets it inside to number 6 with a little jump hook. So hard to block. I mean, he may be the tallest guy out there. He is, I believe, the tallest guy out there right now by almost 4 inches. I mean, you cannot block that hook shot if you are a smaller defender. Number 4 for the white team gets nothing but air, unfortunately. You know, like we've been saying, those tired legs are setting in, but I'd like to talk a little bit more about Jabari Conway. 6'8" from St. John's. I mean, who can stop him? He has been getting whatever he wants in the post.
Absolutely dominating. He's got multiple inches on
the
tallest guy from the white
There
team.
he is, right on cue. How do you even stop that as a smaller guy? I have no idea, and I don't believe this white team has an answer for him as number 1 tries to get into the lane. Seems like he got tripped up on his own 2 feet. Looking for number 6 again. They get it to him. Can he finish? That jump hook just couldn't fall, but, I mean, that's his to miss.
Nice looking up there. Good transition ball. Good pass by number 5, Carter Fleeman, and Jimmy Klingman on the finish.
Yes, sir. I believe that is number 4 swinging it to number 2 for the corner 3. Off on that one. Number 5 for the white team running in transition. Nice behind the back move by him. He is at the top of the key trying to, it looks like, set up something for the offense. Number 2 cutting back door, couldn't get anything. Pull-up jumper by number 5. Could not get that one to fall. The Gray team will come back in transition, trying to, of course, feed it to number 6, and they do. Jump hook too strong, cannot get his own rebound. These ones are gimmies for him. Can he start putting it in the bucket a little bit more? Over to number 4 to get that easy scoop layup. White team is kind of on a roll. Or I believe that is the Gray team that is kind of on a roll right now.
White team only down by 9 here. See if they can string in some good defensive possessions and get the ball back.
Well, that's not helping them out, G-Man. They need to start playing some defense if they want to get back into this one.
And he walked straight down Broadway for that easy finish. I mean, that's easy pickings.
Yes, sir. Number 4 for the white team taking it to the right side, driving in. Gets hacked across the shoulder. I believe they will call that not in the act of shooting, and the white team will just take it out. Yes, they will, and that'll be Evan Cox, the 6-footer from Bryan, taking that one out. As they're at the top right of the key, the white team is trying to drive left to create something. Crossover, brings it back. Number 2 with the easy layup. It's always nice to see those short guys getting in there and laying it in, G-Man, amongst the tall trees.
White cuts the lead back down to 9. See if they get some defensive stops.
Yes, sir, and they do need some defense, and they get a little bit of a blessing there as number 1, Caden Holmes, just kind of throws it away. A little bit of a blessing for the white team. They will bring it up the floor on offense. Marquise Frazier will bring it up for them, 5'7" out of St. John's. He swings it over to number 3. Decides to not take that screen, takes it straight to the hole, a little too strong. Gets his own rebound, however. Takes it back up, gets fouled. He will go to the free throw line. Garrett, time and time again, I feel like a broken record saying this. No one wants to box out.
You know, you're not going to win the game not boxing out, and especially giving them easy free throws. I mean, these are knocked down.
Evan Cox, 6-footer, will be shooting for the white team, shooting this free throw. 8 minutes left in the game. He misses that one. The Gray team looking to run up the floor, trying to get this easy layup. Number 2 does get it to fall for the easy 2-pointer. White team bringing it back up the court. That is number 4, Chico Johnson, taking it up for the layup. Fights through the contact and gets that one to scoop.
White keeps scoring, but they're not going to make a run in this game unless they get some defensive stops.
Here it seems a little bit like a pickup game out here. Not a lot of defense being played. I mean, look at that. Just no one closing out. Tired legs are definitely setting in right now. This is pretty much whoever can score on offense the most efficiently. As number 1 brings it up the court, swings it to number 5, who likes, and he splashes that one home from triple. You know, normally he's inside down there banging with the big guys, but every so often he can step out and hit home one of those 3-pointers. As number 4 tries to respond for the Gray team. Cannot. Number 5 grabs that rebound, looking to get it up the floor to number 4.
Nice pass.
Beautiful pass right into the bread basket. Is that Patrick Mahomes out on the court, G-Man?
I'm not sure if it's Pat Mahomes or Carter Fleeman, but he just made a great dime.
I mean, oh my goodness, he put that one right where, you know, only his teammate could go and get it. Incredible pass. I hope that man is a quarterback for his football team.
White cut the lead back down to 4.
Back to basketball, however, number 3 for Gray cannot, with 2 follows, get that one to fall. White brings it back up on transition. Chico Johnson, number 4 for the white team, bring it up the floor in the corner, giving him a little bit of space. Looks like he's a little wary of the shot. Number 5 back in the post where he so naturally feels. However, they cannot connect on the pass. That is out of bounds. It will be gray team ball. Looks like number 1, Caden Holmes, 5'10", will be bringing it up. Ooh, excuse me. That is not Caden Holmes bringing it up. That is number 2 bringing it up for the gray team. Get a little bit of a tie-up. Jump ball. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion about whose ball it will be. I believe it should be gray ball. Yes, sir, gray ball taken out of bounds, so they do not lose anything besides.
White ball.
Oh, white ball.
Ref says he does not remember. They get a little easy deuce here. Jimmy Klingman from the pass from Carter Freeman.
Yeah, give the gray team some pillows and blankets because they fell asleep on that play. I'm not really sure what they were, up to right there. And they are obviously trying to go back to number 6 in the post. This gray team is. They do not have an answer for him. Oh, yes, they do. Number 5 is that answer. Number 4 with that behind the back goes a little bit out of control. We saw them doing that in the blue game, a little behind the back, but cannot keep it under control. The gray team is coming back.
Asleep again.
Number 5 with a 3-point shot cannot make them pay for falling asleep. Number 1 for the white team bringing the ball up the court, swings it out to number 2. Number 2 driving baseline with the reverse layup, looking like Kyrie Irving, but he unfortunately misses. Number 2 for the gray team bringing it up the court with a nice little crossover. Step back, looking for someone to pass it to number 3. A step behind the 3-point line. Number 6 for the gray team hustling. Swings it out for the 3-point try. Could not collect it. Number 5 collects it off the glass.
Evan Cox.
Up to number 3. Tries to fit a pass in there. Cannot, but no harm, no foul, as the white team will retain possession. Just a 2-point game here, Garrett, with 5 minutes left. These are the games I love commentating. Number 5 with a little bit of hook shot. He says, get that mess out of my house, number 5 does, or number 6 does.
Get that out of your house.
Apparently he is lactose intolerant. He does not like cheese in his house. As we are bringing it back out to the top of the key, number 3, Evan Cox for the white team, brings it up, loses it. Puts his hand in the cookie jar. Let's see what will happen on this fast break. Lost him. Ooh, a little bit of English. Took a page out of Shakespeare right there, bringing that one up and up the other way on the glass. Number 1, Marquise Frazier brings it up for the white team. He is shaking and baking, I believe that's what the kids call it nowadays, but gets a little too fancy with it, and now they are bringing it back. Number 6, sloppy basketball here, G-Man. These kids look tired.
See if White can capitalize. No, they cannot.
Oh.
Costly turnover there for
getting a little too fancy there, G-Man. That was $1 million move and a 2-cent finish. Got to keep the fundamentals in mind. I know this is AAU basketball and guys just want to have fun, but you got to want to win too, and you can't make costly mistakes like that. 28-32 with just under 4 minutes actually left in the game, as number 2, Jimmy Klingman, will bring it up for the white team. And this is a kid who plays without fear. I mean, he will pull up from anywhere and is even not afraid to drive it in and finish down there amongst the big guys as he finds number 4 for the pull-up jump shot. He cannot get the bank to go. Unfortunately, the banks are closed on Sunday, as number 5 throws it up to number 1 and throws it out of bounds, but he saves it to the white team, unfortunately. And now they are running on the fast break. Number 2 all the way down the court. Loses control, and Gray will take it out of bounds. Still 28-32 now. The Gray team looking to run in transition, and they get a easy layup out of it. That is number 4, Ray, finishing for the Gray team. Number 1, Marquise Frazier, bringing it up the court, looking to pass it to number 5, who is trying to shoot, but brings it in where he likes it and gets rewarded. He will be headed to the free throw line for a free throw. Garrett, another relatively close one. This one's a little bit more out of reach with just under 3 minutes to go, but what do you think the key is to bring this game back?
Storm, for White to come back in this, they got to get some stops on the defensive end and make free throws. You can't win the game without making free throws. Nice offensive rebound there, but Gray ball, it seems like. So they got to win the game on the defensive end and get easy transition layups and buckets.
Number 4, Ray, will be bringing it up for the Gray team. getting picked up, I believe that is Chinko Johnson. Number 4 looks like a little head fake right there. They are bringing the double team, get a tip, but it still gets to the intended target. As they are waiting, they can use all the time in the world right now because they are in fact winning. So they are in no rush, although that burst of speed was pretty quick. Number 4 gets it at the top right wing, drives it in, kicks it out for the three-pointer. No good, unfortunately. Number 5 with the rebound. The white team needs to make something happen on this possession, I believe. Kicks it off, and that's exactly what they do. Excellent layup by Johnson.
Easy bucket in transition. That's what they need to get back into this game. Only down 4 now.
Brings this one down to a 4-point game, and they get a lucky break there on a missed layup. And a lucky bounce there, too. Gets it to number 2. Just a 2-point game with 1:45 left.
Roller coaster ride. Here we go.
Both of these teams seem so evenly matched, evenly tired. I think it's going to, you know, I know I keep talking about the tiredness, but these kids looked gassed. All right, at the top of the key, number 3 for the gray team swings it over to number 2. They are just eating up this clock. The white team has to get up there and play some offense as they bring a double team. Gets right by him, a little floater in the lane, no good.
Good defense
Good
there.
tip pass. I mean, Garrett, this white team has to be playing with a little bit of urgency on defense. They can't just let this gray team run out the clock.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to bring some double teams and maybe force them into some costly turnovers. Let's see if Gray can work through that.
Let's see if they will get a little bit more aggressive here on defense. They kind of have to with just 1 minute left. It is a 2-point game. Looks like they heard your advice, G-Man, and they are getting up with a little mid-range jumper. And it misses. Wow, a chance for the white team to tie it up here late in the game with 50 seconds. A very, risky pass there by the white team as they cannot complete that and they turn it over. Here we go again. Let's see if they pick it up. They are kind of just playing lackadaisically defense right now. No one seems to want to get up as they do, in fact, foul. They are going to take it side out right now. Looks like this will turn into a free throw shooting contest. And in fact, it will. They do foul. Let's see what will happen with these free throws. I mean, it should be a 1-and-1. I believe that's how the tournament is set up. So, I mean, they miss one, Garrett, and they make one. It's a 3-point game. They're still in. I mean, even if they make both, they still have a lot of time left on that clock.
24 seconds is a lot of time in basketball. He's gonna
And
miss
he
here.
misses a costly miss. Free throw wins games, people. Down by 2. The white team brings up the ball with 18 seconds to go. Number 5 at the top left of the key. They are taking their sweet old time for being down 2 points. I mean, they have to make something happen.
10
seconds left. Number 5 takes it in, and he cans it. 6 seconds left for the gray team. They have to bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Number 1 with the shot. Just off the rim.
Looks like we're going to sudden death, folks. First one to score a bucket wins. Subs are coming in. Fresh legs. Let's see if gray or white can prevail here in sudden death.
This is really going to turn into who wants it more, Garrett. This jump ball is very pivotal for this sudden death. I mean, if you get the tip here, you are at a huge advantage. Because if you score, you win. That's how these rules work. Let's see who will get it. The white team comes out with it. Number 2 will bring it up. Let's see who will come out of this sudden death overtime win. Number 5 wants the rock. He wants this to be his team. He wants it to be his time.
ISO ball here. Pick and pop with Chico Johnson.
Little pick and roll. He's getting to where he's most comfortable in the paint. Swings it back out to number 4 at the top left of the key. Little bit of pick and roll again. Number 4 is looking to create something. Picks up his dribble. Costly turnover by number 4 on the white team. The gray team will have the ball with a chance to win it here in this overtime game in the loser's bracket. I mean, if the gray team scores, the white team goes home. Number 3 taking it. Let's see if they get it into number 6 in the post. He is calling for it. Number 4 wide open from 3.
It's off.
Misses it.
White ball.
White ball. Looks like a little bit of a controversy down there on the floor, but the white ball will take it. Both of these teams with a chance to score, and they both miss. The white team now has the upper hand, but gets his pocket pick. Number 1 with the layup. Can they do anything?
They foul him.
He gets fouled on the shot. I believe all he has to do is make 1 free throw, and this game is over. It all comes down to it all comes down to Caden Holmes, the 5'10 sophomore out of Fremont Ross. Let's see if he can put the team on his back and can this free throw. And that'll wrap up this game. Caden Holmes finishing out for the gray team. It was a very close game all the way down the wire, going to the sudden death overtime. What a great game to commentate. But that will do it for this game in the Spy Report 2023 Sophomore Showout.